Okay, welcome back people. We'll continue the series, and this tutorial I'm going to show you how to write a node that subscribes to a topic and publishes to another topic simultaneously. As we've seen before, it's pretty easy to create a node that subscribes to a topic and another that publishes to a topic. But if you want to write a node that subscribes to a topic and then does a certain thing with a message that received and then republishes that message, we will have to include the publisher object inside the subscriber callback function. And the problem with that is that we cannot do that unless our publisher object is available or is in scope during the call of the function subscriber callback. So a way to do this is to write a class or define a class in which one of the attributes is a publisher and another is a subscriber, and then the subscriber callback will be one of the methods of the class. Okay, so first we'll create our class. We're going to create it in a generic fashion. It's going to be a template, actually, not just a normal class, to be generic for use with multiple message types for publishing and subscribing, of course. Okay, so first, as we did before, we include the ROS.h file, and then we include the string because we're going to use that class in our code. Okay, so we begin by defining we begin defining our class template by typing in template. This means that we are going to write a template right now. Okay, then inside the angle brackets where we declare our generic types, we declare two generic types: the publish t type name and the subscribe t type name. So basically what these stand for is that publish t stands for the type of the message that will be published, and subscribe t will refers to the type of the message that will be received. Okay, so and then we begin the definition of the class. We call our class publisher subscriber. Okay, our class has a public constructor, publisher subscriber. Okay, and then an overloaded constructor that takes as input the published topic name as string, and the subscribe topic name as string, and the queue size, which is an integer number. Then what it does is that it uses the node handle, okay, and h declared over here in the protected variables. We'll come back to that later, and it declares a topic of the name, published topic name, and the queue size that on which it publishes messages of the type publish t. Right, and we said that publish t is a genetic data type for our template. And we also create a subscriber object. See, it subscribes to messages of the type subscribe t, which is also another generic type, right? The topic name that it will subscribe to is called subscribe topic name. The queue size is queue size here, which is an input to our overloaded constructor. And then the syntax for declaring a method of a class as a function callback in ROS is this. Okay, first we write the namespace of the class, then the colon operator, which is scoping operator, and then the name of the method that we are going to use. All this is preceded by the referencing operator, and then we write this, which is a pointer to the object that we will be using. Okay, then we declare our function, which is a subscriber callback function. It takes as input a constant. It takes as input a constant then type name subscribe t const pointer, sorry, my bad, type name. Since this is not a templated version, we have to write here type name subscribe t const pointer received message. Okay, don't forget the referencing operator over here. Very well. Then the attributes of this class are basically a subscriber object called subscriber object, then a publisher object called publisher object, and a node handle called nh, which we will use to create the publisher object and the subscriber object. Okay, so as we've seen, this is a template. Okay, now you cannot use a template directly. Before you use it, you have to do instantiation, or sorry, specialization of the template. Specialization, what specialization does exactly is that it substitutes for the generic data types with the actual data types that I'm going to use during build time. So we'll do that in a separate file inside the package, which is publisher subscriber demo over here. Okay, we will include ROS.h normally, then includes the publisher subscriber.h, then the message type string. Okay, what this node will do is that it will subscribe to a topic called chatter, and then takes the message that is being sent on this topic and republishes it on another topic called echo. Okay, so over here in the main function, we will first run the init function, right? We said that it's mandatory to run the init function before creating any node handles or creating any ROS code. Okay, then we create an instance, but wait a minute, we create a specialized instance of our template class. Okay, this is done by first running the constructor publisher subscriber method. Then inside angle brackets we write the specialization, or we declare the types for the type name that we've created before here. So what we're going to publish is going to be an std messages of the type string, and the same goes for the std messages of the type string as the subscription type. Okay, then we name our object called parrot. Okay, since it's going to echo whatever it hears, right? And then we declare the topic, the published topic name as echo, and the subscribe topic name as chatter, and the queue size equal to 1, as we've already seen in the definition of the overloaded constructor for our class. Then we need to specify or provide a definition for the function subscriber callback. As you can see here, we did not provide a definition, we only provided a so-called a declaration. Besides, also this is still a templated version of the code. We need to specialize that, right? So first, if we will be specializing one function right now, which is the subscriber callback. We do that by running the template, right? Running the template, a template operator, or the template keyword with the angle brackets over here. Then we write our function, which inside the namespace publisher subscriber, the specialized, and remember the specialized namespace. Okay, then we write the scoping operator and the name of our function subscriber callback. Then we write in the rest of the syntax: const std messages string const pointer received message. Alright, then inside our function, what we are going to do is that we are going to print using RSInfo the following. That I received the following, which is the received message. that points to the field data.str. Received message actually is a shared pointer, okay, to the message being received. So we will dereference it to get the field called data and convert it to a C string, then print it out using a receipt the following. Then we are going to print send the following message, sending the received message on echo topic. Then we will create an instance of our topic of our message called echo message using the std messages string constructor named echo message. Okay, we will set the data field inside it, okay, to the data being received by the message, and then we will use our publisher object, which is part of the class publisher subscriber, to publish our message, echo message. Okay. Now we're done with our code. We go to the cmakeLists file, add our executable, src publisher subscriber demo.cpp, right? This is where we wrote our code, and then we target link libraries. Then we go over here and run catkin make, see, target, talker node built, parrot built, listener node built, talker node and listener node. We had already done these in a previous tutorial. Then we add a launch file, right? We add a launch file in which we run our nodes simultaneously. The parrot node, see that its type is parrot, in the package miscellaneous codes, and we name it parrot. And then we run the talker node, and this is also the talker node inside the My First Awesome package. And if you still remember, the talker node is a node that publishes string messages to the topic called chatter, right? And we want to echo its output to the screen, and we also want to echo the output of the parrot node to the screen, so we add these. If we didn't add these, no output will be displayed to the terminal where the nodes will run, okay? Very well, then we source the development file, then we launch and we see over here that what we expected to see as the messages being sent on chatter topic are being copied and echoed on the echo topic. Okay, let's see the graph using RQT. Okay, so we see here that the talker node publishes to a topic called chatter, and parrot, which is a node, another node, subscribes to that topic. And we know that it publishes to a topic echo, but since it's not nothing subscribes to the topic echo, it's not being it's not shown over here. But if we like see, let's see how can we display it. Okay, I have an idea. Let's echo it using our topic echo. Okay, so we see that there are data being published on the topic. Actually, the exact data being published on chatter, as we've already implemented our function to do so. If we refresh our graph here, we see that there's a topic called echo being published by the node called parrot, which subscribes to the topic chatter, right? Alright, so this is it for this tutorial. I hope you get the idea of how we created a publisher subscriber node. The templated version of the code is available. You can use it as much as you want. You can do inherited. You can also do inherited specialization, in which you inherit from the template code directly into your code, where you can add other protected members and other protected functions to do other functionalities that you might want to use. That's it. Thank you.